Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, hello and welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe if you do like what you see, and let's get into today's video. If you have no costume, no idea of what you want to dress up as for Halloween, then this video is for you. I'm going to be doing something very easy and simple. I think everyone can recreate this, and you don't need a costume for this, literally. So stick around if you want to see how I do this skull makeup look. I am going to begin with just my base. I am starting off with concealer. All the products that I use are going to be listed down in the description box. As always, I go in with the e.l.f. concealers, the normal one and the hydrating one. I just like the combination of the two, and then I go in with my Revlon Colorstay foundation. And you don't have to worry about your foundation being perfect because we're going to be doing a lot of covering it up and shading. So I just like to have a base just so that it looks like all the same. And then I am covering up my lips a little bit more because I do want my pale my lips to be pale. And then I do go in with my powder just because I am oily. You don't have to do this step, of course, but I do go in with my powder. And then later I just take a brush to even it all out. After I have my base even, I'm going to go in and bronze up my temples first. After your temples are nice and bronzed up, I'm going to be taking my BH Cosmetics contour palette. This is like the only palette that I'm going to be using for this look. I'm taking a fluffy blending brush and I'm going in with like a medium brown shade, and I'm going to be using this for my eyes as a transition shade first, and then right next to it's like a deeper kind of brown, and I'm using that for my eyelid and bringing it up, blending it to that transition shade that we used earlier. And then last, taking that deepest shade in the palette, it's a really deep dark brown, and I'm going to focus this on the outer parts of my lid. And here I'm just taking a clean brush to clean up that bottom part of my eyelid just so it could look a little bit sharper. And then using that same brown and the same brush, I'm going to be using this shade for the contours of the cheekbones. I'm going to outline first, and you can see here I'm just drawing like a line and then bringing it down just to give it that skull shape. Doing that to both sides. After you finish with the outline, you want to go in and start shading. So I'm just taking the same brush and then I'm bringing it downwards, like blending it, and then going in with the first shade that we used as our transition to help with the blending. And then I go in with the first fluffy brush also to help with all the blending. You want it to look seamless. You don't want any patchiness. So it takes time to blend it, but it will get there. And also, if you notice, I'm not blending it. I'm not shading all of that area in, just a little bit of it. I did go in to add a winged eyeliner. You don't have to do this step, but I feel like I can't live without my winged eyeliner. And then this part, I was getting a little bit nervous about this part because I didn't want to mess it up. But it is now going onto the contour of the nose and a little bit on the forehead. So I'm taking the dark brown shade, the same brush, it's from e.l.f. And then I'm just going right beside my eyebrow and then bringing that line down to my nose and a little bit up onto my forehead here. I worked with the outline again first, and then I'm going in with that lighter brown shade to do the shading. And then you just want to blend, blend, blend. After that, continuing with the nose, I am taking a normal, regular black eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to start outlining the shape of the nose. I start with like a little point on one side of my nose and then bringing it down towards my nostril. I do want one side of the nose shape to be longer than the other side. So you're going to see me just do the outline of it, and then I'm going to just messily fill it in with that pencil. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want like a base for the black shadow to stick onto. And for the black shadow, I am taking the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. The black that's in there, it's a very pretty black, matte. And I'm using a concealer brush to help me stamp that shade onto my nose. Finishing off the eyes by curling my eyelashes and adding some mascara. Usually I would put on falsies for like Halloween looks, but I didn't feel like it today, so I'm going in with 2 coats of mascara instead, but feel free to use falsies if that's what you wish. Moving on to the lips, I am going in with the NYX Lid Lingerie. It is for your eyelid, but I'm going to use it for my lips for this time around. It's the first time that I used this on my lips, and it actually worked out really well. I applied some directly onto my lips, just like lipstick, and then rubbing it in with my finger. And right on top of that, I'm going in with the NYX Glitter Primer and stepping that onto my lips also with my finger. Then the fun part, the glitter. Yes, I'm using the NYX Glitter Brilliants in the shade 06, putting a little bit onto the lid and then using a brush to help me with this step. We're blinging out the lips, guys. Bling it out. Use whatever color or glitter I guess you would want. I recommend a light shade glitter, so that's why I'm using like the white, the pale white lips, and then putting a silver glitter on top of that. And if you have any loose glitters around your face, just use a clean brush to brush it off. And that's for the makeup. All we have to do is add the lines for the lips. And a lot of this step, I didn't realize until later that I was actually blocking the camera with my mirror. So I'm sorry about that. I apologize, but I did realize this later, so I had to change position. But as you can see, I did start with a line right down the middle of my lips and then added 3 to each side. And you are done with your makeup. All you have to do is change, put on a black outfit, do your hair however you want, and there it is. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this look, if this is something that you would want to try and recreate. Also, let me know, what are your plans for Halloween? What do you plan on dressing up as if you do celebrate it? Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!